Okay, this is Tim. I am back. It is Monday, May 23rd, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Everybody's going to probably wake up and be real surprised that Million Token had a breakout. Let's get over the disclaimer real quick. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research, and we'll get that out of the way. So, yeah, I woke up and it was like a $5 Million Token, and that was pretty much across the board. So as you know, we've been down in a trend for the last like 2 months or so. And if I were going to be a betting man, I thought we would break down. But Bitcoin had a breakout Sunday where it kind of went back in this channel. And then right around here, it just decided to go up a good 3% or so. I kind of saw this happen. Yeah, 3%, 3.2%. And, you know, it's finding support on the exponential ribbon on the 30-minute chart. And it's still going up. Where it goes, I don't know. It could find resistance up here at around 3,100 or, 3,100, 3,100. Or it can come all the way up to the top at, 3,200 or 33,000, I mean. So it's good to see Million Token following the trend of Bitcoin. So that's positive. So, I mean, this is kind of crazy. Let's take a look at this. Let me put this on the daily candle. That was the 4-hour. Let me get this out of the way. So on the daily candles, from the bottom to the top, we had almost 50%. It's 49%. And from the open and closing, it was 36%-ish, somewhere around there. And break it back down to the 30 minutes. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we had the breakout. Somebody bought like 2,880 Million Token on Ethereum. And it's still kind of creeping up. So let's see what we have here. Anything unusual? You know, there are going to be people taking profits. But we're kind of still in an uptrend right now. So that's here at Million Token on Ethereum. Million Token on Polygon. Again, you got the breakout. And we're up kind of significant. So 30% from the breakout. And let's see what it's like on 31%, 30% on the breakout there. Also on Ethereum. And this is PancakeSwap. From the breakout, we're about 24%, but we were as high as 50%. But there's a lot of volatility on PancakeSwap, so just be careful there. And looking at the buys and sell orders, they're gonna be smaller than you would see on Ethereum. The whales will be buying on Ethereum. They could afford the $10 or $20 gas fees, but the liquidity is still better on Ethereum than proof of stake, Polygon, a little bit better, so you get more money for your Million Tokens. So again, you know, you could afford the gas fees. The liquidity is it's getting closer and closer though, but it's still better on Ethereum. So Bitcoin, let me just zoom out here real quick. You know, we had a little fake out down here. That's kind of where we were at the top of the range of the Million Token descending channel, and then decided to kind of creep up. And I think Million Token at that point just kind of went sideways for a while here. And then when we had that the breakout where it just went from 3% up, and a Million Token went up like 50%. So it's looking really good. Let's take a look at what Million Token is doing compared to other markets. Looking at the 7-day. We've got Bitcoin up or down 2.7%. Ethereum's down 3.3%. Million Tokens up 44.5%. So this is what you're in for. You're in a small cap altcoin like Million Token, and I know it's been brutal, but these are the days you could be happy about. And what's going to happen now? It's anybody's guess. I think if Bitcoin continues to go up, I would think Million Token will continue to go up, But at the same time, I'm still not sure if we're in out of this downtrend yet. It could be. I thought the bears would have stepped in more sooner if we had any people selling, but we could still have, you know, a descending line like this, where we chop up and down, but yet we're still going downward. And, you know, we can come back down to these prices down here if we can't break out of this new descending channel. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But everybody had plenty of time to get million token below $4. I know some of us got million token below $3. I was able to do that too. And you know, if we don't come back down to these lower levels, I'm gonna hodl it out and take a vacation break. the cash I have set aside on my wallets, I could just move back to my bank and take care of putting a new roof on the house or fixing the windows or something. But I think it's still too early to tell. I think there could still be a leg down for million token. I mean, for the crypto market in general, really. It just seems too easy that we've already seen the bottom. But there are a couple of signs that could indicate that we could have a really good rally. One being that the S&P 500, as you could tell, is kind of at the bottom of the descending channel. So it could rally quite hard. It can come back up here, up, you know, 8 or 9%. And of course, Bitcoin will rally if the stock market rallies, in theory. And so that's good. I mean, we could have a really strong rally if the stock market rallies. Another thing I saw was the dollar index. Like, this is the broad view. This is on the weekly chart going back to like 1975. So, you know, this red descending channel here has been holding for many, many years, since 1985. And we broke out of it recently, as everybody knows. And really the dollar was kind of going parabolic. If I put this on the 4-hour chart and I kind of zoom in here, you know, we had this ascending channel and then we went parabolic from that. And now the dollar is breaking out of that parabolic trend. So it could come all the way back down here to like $1 or 98 cents, 98.79 cents. And then it could maybe bounce. You know, I think because of the trade exports and everything, that the United States wants a strong dollar. Maybe we can bounce and come back to this white trend line here. Wouldn't be out of the question, since we were all the way up here at a buck, was that 164.5 in 1985. But, you know, right now the dollar's in a short-term downtrend because we broke out of that channel. And I think for the next few days, at least, crypto should have a rally, especially if the stock market rallies. You'd think it would when it's been down quite a bit. We're down like almost 20%, which I'm kind of wondering if there's a Fed put. Every time we go down 20%, I think the Fed steps in and just, you know, buys up stocks. So that's the word on the street. So this is a chart I don't think anybody has shown or is talking about now. This is the S&P 500 divided by the money supply. So this peak here is the dot-com bubble, and this peak here was the housing bubble in 07, 08. And you could just see how big the dot-com bubble was, how crazy it was. You know, it was just euphoria. And so generally, you know, if this trend kind of goes, you know, up and to the right, you're beating inflation or the money printer, which is what you need if you want to get ahead of the game. You know, trying to save cash in this world, you're never going to retire. Inflation is going to eat you alive. So this is really interesting because, look, if I draw this trend line here, there's a lot of touch points. 1, 2, 3, 4. When the dot-com bubble, you know, ended and there was a bottom, it touched it. We broke through it during the housing bubble crash. And look, if it became resistance back in January of 2008, December of 2019, and just recently in early this year and late last year. So that really caught me by surprise. So you could kind of say the markets are undervalued in some way. So if that's the case, the markets rally, then it's good for, I think, everybody. I think the only way the market's going to rally is if the bulls step in, or if the Fed maybe buys stocks, if there's a Fed put. I'm not sure. Right now the dollar's going down, so that's also good for stocks, because really any asset should go up if the dollar's going down, especially hard assets like Bitcoin, gold, silver. I'm not a fan of the precious metals, but anyway, so this is a chart you only see here on my channel as far as I know. The rate of this slope is 277% over 38 years, which really is not a whole heck of a lot if you break it down per year. What else is there? We've got liquidity farm. I'm wondering how that's doing. The pool is at 18.13%. Let me just click on the liquidity farm real quick, because I think I saw, 11 stakers, or is there 12 now? Let me take a look. I see Rewired in the house, and Bitcoin for Life is in the house. We've got 12 stakers, so I think we added one more person to that, and you've got 12 people subscribed, so they're hopefully earning all the rewards. And I don't think there's anything in the government's proposal. Million token on the 7-day chart looks pretty good, but it's really nice to see that breakout. The gas fees are fairly low right now. I've seen them actually below 10 over the weekend at one point, which is really good. Metaphor is really, really quiet. I think that covers most of what I need to cover, right? Yeah, we've gone over this chart. Nothing here. The Bitcoin CME gap. I mean, we could go all the way up to 35,000, roll over, and I just don't know. But I think short term we should see a rally. I think whoever bought that million token yesterday afternoon, man, he bought a whole lot quickly. 5-day chart, nothing's new there. Yeah, I just Kevin Svensson also had a video out recently. We're just trying to find support. He broke down it, and usually there's another breakdown. And usually you have two chances to buy the bottom. So if we come back down to, 27,500 or so, I wouldn't wait for a $25,000 Bitcoin, but it'd be another good time to dollar cost average. But we're on the 4-hour chart now. It looks like we just broke above the 4-hour exponential ribbon. So that could be short-term bullish, but we're so far down. Wow. Yeah, I could see us rallying all the way up to come to this moving average here, or we could even find resistance right on this line. So, right, put that right there, and so we can come back up here and touch this line, and they kind of meet here on May 27th at around 33,000. We'll see, but we're still in this pattern that I have put in for, I don't know, a long time ago. So we're still in the range. I'm not buying on the way up. I think this is nice to see a rally. We'll just have to see if it continues on. We're so far away from where we need to be in a bull trend. That is, let's go on the weekly chart here. So we have to get above these exponential ribbons, really. So we have to get above like $43,000 to be, back in a bull trend. And yeah, I still think we got another leg down, but I'm not selling crypto in case I'm wrong, because I'm dollar cost averaging. See what's on my Twitter page real quick here. This is the dollar I talked about a moment ago, and nice fun thing here with tech lead and some animation. I saw that earlier today. So this was pretty good here. The Mayer multiple is really low. Like if you draw this blue line here at the bottom, you got 1 touch point, 2, 3 touch points, and we just touched it for the 4th time. So people aren't waiting for a very, very, very low Mayer multiple to buy Bitcoin. So I guess over time, you have less volatility for Bitcoin. So that could be another sign that the bottom's in for Bitcoin. And we haven't gone below it. So keep that in mind also. That popped up on my feed earlier today. And I saw this was pretty good. I like a wake-up call. Technical analysis is just for astrology for men. Ouch. So this is the whale that bought 2,880 million token. He bought it, you know, I don't know if it looks like one big buy. It was broken up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 suborders perhaps, because it was all bought like 11 hours and 52 minutes ago to 11 hours and 49 minutes ago. So hopefully he didn't get wrecked too much on the fees there. I didn't look into it deeply, but you know, if you're listening to me, you know you could still stake it in the million pool if you want to. And or you could also farm it if you want to get more million that way also. This is the breakout. And this is on Sunday where we first got the breakout, and not really the first time I saw it, but yeah, we got above 30,000, which was nice. And yeah, this is when I first saw it was 30,000, but it kept going up. It kind of found resistance on of support on some moving averages and exponential ribbon, and then kind of kept going up. So it looks good. And yeah, I think I went over this last time, but just in case I didn't, like I fall into this third gen at 8,717 for my average Bitcoin price, because I got in at the top of 2017 where Bitcoin had just like was almost hitting $20,000. I got in the worst time, and then I had a 1 year of pain, but that 1 year of pain, and then 6 months later, like mid December 2018 was it, or 19? I can't remember. About a year and a half after the blow off top, I think my average price was like, you know, that 8,717. But if you notice that, you know, I saw the bottom hit like 3,200. And you had the COVID crash. It hit like 4,000, I think. Anyway, generally, you know, whatever class you fit it yourself into, you're going to probably see like a 50% correction or more. I did. I mean, I saw my portfolio go down like 90%. So this fourth generation, if they're at, you know, 43,582, it wouldn't be uncommon if the Bitcoin price goes down to like 22,000, using this analogy or this thinking. I see 22,000, you know, come up a lot with other analysis. So I'm just throwing that out there. You know, if you know people that FOMO in at the tops, you know, that's where the masses come in. And then if they hold because, you know, they've been told to by the Bitcoin maxis, they're going to probably see, you know, a 50% correction or more. But, you know, the way to come out on this ahead is really just to continue dollar cost average. Before you make that first buy, you just have to be mentally prepared that you're going to be in this for the long haul. And you just never know if you buy at the top. And I think that is it, right? Yeah, I didn't think anybody would be in here because I know it's really early. Most people are still in bed. I see Repo in here also. And I think I will end it there. Now this, you know, I don't know where this white line is going to be or if it's even going to be on the charts in the future. But if Bitcoin continues to rally, you know, million token could get above $5, hit $6, $7. But yeah, we had a really nice pump. We were so nice. I'm trying to get my head around it. So we were like, you know, somewhere, you know, here, that's the bottom. I would just say there. That wick was ridiculous. So that's where I get the top, somewhere around there. And we've recovered basically almost halfway up. We're almost halfway up this trend line. So if you look at the area of this box here, it's just a little bit smaller than the area of this box here. So, you know, one day can make a big difference. So I think that's it, guys. I will talk to you later. I don't see any questions. And everybody have a great time. If you like this, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and please share it. Thank you.